Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Dragonflight. Today we are going to be fighting some furbogs, and we're going to be uncovering the mystery of what exactly is affecting them, and we also have some wayward tools to rescue to start things out. So let's go ahead and get into that. These are all side quests. We are doing the side quest here in the Azure span before we continue much with the main story. I really love this zone a lot, and I want to spend as much time in it as possible. It's really beautiful. Everything about it's been great. The music, the aesthetic. It's all been wonderful. The wayward tools are scared. Obviously. We got one of them. Seems like they're all going to be in this general area. I probably have an item or something I could use to soothe them, I think, I remember, but we can also just run and catch up to them. It's apparently not that hard to do. It's 4 out of 6.
Glory to the Sindori.
Thank you, Rambles. I'll always remember your heroism.
Hold your head high.
I bet you will. I don't know if you're going to remember much from today, man. It's undecided. Do we want to jump on our dragon? Of course we do. We have to go about 30 feet. So let's jump on our... The way they make the elevation, you kind of have to just mount up every time you want to think about getting somewhere. They've done a great job of designing the areas in a way that it really makes you want to mount up every single time you gotta move. And I didn't think I was gonna like that, and I thought it was gonna let me, or distract me from enjoying like the boots on the ground feel of the zones, but doing all the side quests, you spend enough time with your boots on the ground, you don't feel like you're zipping around flying from one big action moment to the next. It does give you that really old school Warcraft vibe of just being a character in the world and helping these other characters that you're coming across, learning things about cultures here and peoples here that we wouldn't otherwise have learned anything about had we just been mainlining the campaign. And obviously you can mainline the campaign and use that to get to level 70 without doing a single side quest. We've hit 70 quite early because we've been doing 90% of the side quests. It's not 100%. I'm not really a 100% kind of person, because sometimes if I don't feel like doing a quest, sometimes I won't do it. Sometimes I'll put it off and do it later, so we're probably at about 90% completion of the side content, and it's been really amazing. It's been hard to make myself not play like a lot in a single day, because I just want to enjoy it. We're only going to level up our first character one time. The experience is only going to be new once, and whatever we do level after this, we're going to have seen it before. And yeah, what we'll do is the next character we level, which will probably be the Evoker, we'll do just the main story. We'll mainline the story right into the vein. And we'll do just the main story quest, and we'll see how does that feel compared to this experience that we're having now. But yeah, I'm not going to touch another character for a while. This character is going to do all the content, all the side stuff. If I have to do looking for raid to see the raid, we'll do looking for raid. I mean, I hope I can at least do a normal mode run, but I don't have a guild. I'm on Storm Rage server on this character. If you have a spot in your guild for an enhancement shaman that's probably never going to be amazing but won't stand in most ground effects, then I'm probably your shaman. Keep in mind a few things about me. I don't look at guild chat a lot. I do have Discord open most of the time on a second monitor. Other things about me, during raids and such, I probably won't be able to be on comms if I'm recording. And if you like all that stuff, then I would love to be in your guild, assuming you are a group of basically, you know, people who respect other human beings and don't have a bunch of loot drama. Yeah, that's really all it needs to be. Just decent people behaving decently, treating each other respectfully, and valuing each other's skills and time. Then yeah. Let me know. If that perfect thing is out there, and you're a part of it, let me know. Because I'd love to be a part of it too. Until then, I'll probably be lucky to do looking for raid or normal mode stuff. I'd love to do heroic raiding. I don't think that I would ever be a mythic raider. But I'd love to do heroic and mythic plus runs for, you know, 5-man fun times.
You got my attention. Safe travels.
What did you find?
Watch your back.
Hopefully you didn't go too hard on him. We went hard enough. Sounds like a right mess up there, like a storm blew through and wrecked the whole place. I can see why they'd be up in arms, but why attack us? This would be a lot easier if we could just talk it out, but the Winterpelt are famously tight-lipped and don't seem to speak any of the common branches of furbog-ish. Furbolgian? You know what I mean. I don't suppose you happened to have a nice chat with any of them while you were checking in on them, did you?
See you soon.
Repeat the growling furbog sounds as best you're able. Roar loudly while lifting your arms and mimicking a cry of a bear. Do I look like a linguist to you? No you don't, but I do. My family's been studying furbog languages for generations. Now, are you ready to give this a try? Give a toothy grin around the low, rumbling sounds you mimic. Recreate what you heard to the best of your ability. Yes, indeed, and how deep in the throat was that last one? Growl from the back of your throat. That deep, you say? Interesting. Do keep going. Imitate the rumbling vocalizations of the Winterpelt. I see. And the grinding, was it all in the molars? Gnash your teeth and growl.
Safe travels.
Ah, that'll do it. Now to translate this mess.
See you soon.
Well, your accent is atrocious, and 10,000 years of isolation and linguistic drift hasn't done us any favors. But I think I got a rough impression at least. The common thread in what they were trying to say was something about a bad cave wind or an evil storm cave. That or their laundry was too Thursday? Look, this isn't like learning Gnomish. There are going to be some hiccups. I'm pretty sure on the cave thing though, so let's start there.
Off with you.
So we're looking for a cave. That's what we know. Looks like it's going to be up here. We ran right into a mountainside, not into a cave entrance like we were supposing to do. Here we go, it's right down here. And apparently it's raining. I didn't know there was active weather, but that's pretty cool. I'm surprised it's coming down as rain and not as snow, but maybe that's because of the Primalist. Would you care to see how close the Winterpelt are to throwing off the yoke of the Titans? They may have turned their backs on their true heritage and spurned our offer of friendship, but the truth cannot be denied. Feel the elements burn in your veins, rage against your absent masters and their lapdog aspects, tear down all they have built. Okay. Well, she's immune, so let's stop attacking her. Can we hit her now? Yes, we can. Azeroth will be free. What is going on here? Okay. That's done. More and more we're getting hints that the Titans are not necessarily the good guys. The Titans are a group of people with incredible powers who have their own agenda and they have a way that they like things to be. And they have the power to make it that way. But just because those things are true doesn't mean that they are the good guys. The Void also has ways they would like things to be and some power to make it that way in their own place. So yeah, it's getting pretty interesting. I'm curious where this is going to go. How strong of a hand did the Titans take when it came to the ordering of Azeroth? How far off the mark are we from what Azeroth would have been if not for ordering from the Titans?
Hi.
That's an interesting question. And is there a way to see what the planet would have looked like had the Titans not been allowed to interfere? Maybe some sort of bronze time magic that could let us see an alternate timeline. Anyway, let's see. Ice Cave, you got there. I told you I had the cave part right. Now we can see about establishing some proper diplomatic relations.
Watch your back.
But do we actually get to do that? I don't know if we actually get to do that. It looks like we're done up here. So, what else is left? We have a couple of breadcrumbs. Let's go over here and check out Falling Water. It's going to be like on the complete opposite side of the zone. A chance to put our dragon riding skills to the test. Let's gain as much altitude as we can. All the way up, please. Okay. I know I pass all of these dragon power-ups, guys. I am gonna do an episode probably pretty soon where we just fly around and we get all of them that we can find. I'm not gonna follow a guide or anything. We'll just try to, like, reasonably fly through the zones and see what we can do. Oh, we were just short of it. Can we get there? We got it! We got it, guys. Oh, that actually felt pretty good. I didn't think we were going to get there. Very cool. Okay. Very cool. That was a fun moment that I had. That is a cool hairdo. That is a cool looking gnome hairdo. I like that.
Good day to you.
Falling water. Welcome to Three Falls Lookout. We're pretty high up, and there's rushing water everywhere, so look out.
You have a great day.
I get it. I get it.
Off and away. Pleased to meet you. Be
Nothing for
seeing you.
breakfast. My brother Velda was supposed to order more supplies, but it's been a week and nothing has come. I'm not surprised. The lazy oaf probably took a nap instead. Now we're short on food, and I'm too busy to hunt on top of my chores. And Veldo's. Would you hunt for us? The meat of the Vorkin Striders and striped Bruffaloon south of here would keep the kitchen open till I can order supplies.
Very good.
What are they playing here? This looks like an interesting game of, is this Hearthstone? Hearthstone? You guys always correct me, but I'll probably continuously say it wrong. This is cool. It would be interesting if, similar to Gwent, if you could play Hearthstone inside of World of Warcraft by traveling around and challenging random people in the world to battles, and then like some kind of gym structure a la Pokemon. That would be a game that maybe I would engage with. If it was within WoW, I would be like 100% more likely to play Hearthstone if it was somehow attached to my WoW character.
Very well.
Because
then.
it's fun. I've played it before, but I just can't make myself commit time to it, you know? Being a good innkeeper means anticipating guest needs. Unfortunately, I didn't anticipate how cold the nights would be here. Oops. My guests are going to need blankets, and good, thick ones. Maybe bear pelts will do. There are some large bears in the forest just east of here. If you bring me some of their pelts, I'll pay you for it. It's so lovely to be reading quests like this again in retail.
Be seeing you.
Just that classic quest of like, hey, this place needs something. Help me go get it. And then we do that, and we're helpful. Nobody has to be killed off. The planet doesn't have to be cracking in half or falling apart. We could just help somebody make some blankets.
How are ya?
It's brew time. The gang had some time off and was hankering for a pint, so we bellied up to the inn. But I cannot believe it. They didn't have any brew. What kind of inn is that? One ran by the Stonehenges. That's what kind. So we're taking matters into our own hands. The forest to the east has flowers and herbs that we could use to brew some sweet mead. Feel like helping me and doing some flower picking?
Safe travels.
Sure, we can help you guys get inebriated. You've probably had a really hard day's work, you know. That's cool. All right, so where to first? Everything's right around in the area, so bear pelts, collect fruits, berries, and herbs, Vorkin meat, moose flanks, over to the west. We do want to get some buffs going here. Sometimes I feel like the music is not quite loud enough when I watch playbacks. We could probably just fly down here. Did we forget something? We forgot something.
What you want?
The great Shikari. Of all the animals I've seen here, Shikari, the great sky vixen, is the most proud. It is a shame that she preyed on a knoll shaman, because now she's crazed with decay. When I saw her eating one of her kits, I knew something was not right. I took the kits away and brought them here, but Shikari attacked me, swiping me good. I almost didn't make it. Shikari must be put down. If the decay rots more of her mind, she will be coming for us soon.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Sounds bad. We will stay away from the voodoo as well. I'm glad that they're still giving us that same advice 20 years later. So we're filling the bar by collecting basically anything we can. Very happy to be doing stuff that gets us into some skinning here naturally. I also really like that these quests are never 100% drop rate. It feels like they have drop rates that are like more equivalent to what we saw in Classic. And that kind of stuff is exciting to see. Anything that harkens back to Classic in the modern game, I fully support. Things I wish Classic could take from modern WoW, the music, the orchestration. Yeah, I mean the music here is absolutely incredible. I know I've only said it about 15 times probably. You know? I mean I would say I had stopped saying it so much, but I don't know if that's gonna pan out to be true. I don't like attacking the sleeping ones. For the most part, I just don't like attacking things that are asleep. It feels scummy. Well, that was good to open. Did we get a trinket upgrade? Where did that go? Yeah, that is a trinket upgrade. Forgot about trinkets. Our trinkets are very bad. That addressed the worst of it. Alright, back at it. The other thing I've done with this expansion, which I've never done with a WoW expansion, probably since Wrath of the Lich King originally came out, is I've avoided all and any news, I've avoided watching any opinion videos, I've avoided watching or reading really anything about the game. I just haven't been engaging with anybody else's content or opinions about the game. And I have enjoyed my time in the game so much, and I don't want to imply that like watching other people's content can make you enjoy something less, but what it does for me is it subtly predispositions me towards certain thoughts and towards certain experiences. And this time around, I feel like I've had more genuinely than ever before just my own experience and my own thoughts and my own feelings, and I don't have to worry that maybe I'm seeing things too much from somebody else's lens. Maybe it's just that WoW has been in a really rough state over the past year or so, and a lot of the news and stuff you've heard before recently has been so negative that I just got kind of burned out on it all, and I decided to step away from that kind of content and just have my own experience with the game. And explore it naturally and learn things naturally. That includes not watching guides or how-to or the best way to level up your skinning or the best, you know, the min-maxing videos as well, avoiding that kind of stuff. And, you know, probably knowing that we're not doing things efficiently We're stumbling around, just kind of learning things as we go, and I much prefer that experience. It's so much more immersive and memorable that way. We are looking for some more bears. Here's one over this way. And that's that for those quests. Let's see, let's head over here. We'll look for Vorquin meat and moose flanks. And then we need to slay the Sky Vixen Shikari. Not even sure what kind of creature that is going to be. It sounds kind of like maybe a harpy? Maybe some kind of bird, obviously. He talked about her clutch of birds, I think. Oh, hello, striped Bruffaloon. Bruffalon? Striped Bruffalon. The color palette here just makes my soul happy. I can't stop smiling about it. It's just great. Of course, my favorite season is autumn, so anything that looks remotely autumnal, I am immediately predispositioned to enjoy. I feel like in this one zone they've captured all of the seasons. There is another side quest over here we need to go check out. Brainor Broad Bra.
Talk to me.
Have you seen my assistant Luke, or Luck? Out of luck. Yeah, it's definitely pronounced Luck. The kid wanted a moment to look around, but he's been gone for an hour. I told him it ain't safe here, and to not walk far, but the kid has a head as thick as a ram's. I cannot say I blame him. It's pretty out here. And he has a thing for flowers. Could you help me find him? They need me and the wagon back at Three Falls Lookout.
Watch your back.
Yeah, we will find him. Now we're just looking for the Bruffalon. I will now have a hard time not calling it a Bruffaloon.
have a great day now. Off and away. Very good. You have a great day now.
Relax. Spirits be with you, man. What can I do for you? Off with you.
We have a couple of other quests that have popped up now that we turn those in.
Good day to you. Safe travel.
Water safety. My greatest responsibility is to make sure everyone has access to clean drinking water. With the gnolls to the east dealing with the decay, I must make sure that the camp is safe. I don't want to alarm anyone by personally taking samples, but I feel testing is necessary. Bring me samples from the 3 nearby waterfalls and I will reward you handsomely.
See you around.
Okay. So the first one's right over here. And we have another quest to grab. From Grenar Fullpack.
Great to meet you.
A
Watch
shard
your
of the
back.
past. I've seen you running in and out of camp helping people. You think you could help old Grenar too? I surveyed the area and something's caught my old eyes. I think it's an ancient potsherd or a jar or something just down south of here at the edge of that waterfall. Now, I'm not much of a swimmer, but I give you some coin and you can deliver the findings to Thanessa Silverbloom.
See you soon.
Okay. Kind of assuming that the other one is in this direction. Well, that's not good. A deep worm just popped out and attacked us. I don't know if that messes with the water quality. Or if it's completely fine.
What can I do for you? See you later.
A deep worm. Something must have driven it away from its underground nest. Whatever spooked this apex predator must be very terrible indeed. Thank you, Rambles. I will make sure to remove the carcass so it doesn't contaminate the water. Blizzard, you forgot a so. We need the word so here. Editors? My editors, where are you at?
Have a good one.
Alright, so let's go down to the bottom of the waterfall here. We'll get the artifact and then we'll find luck. Let's do the artifact first. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Alright, let's whew, jeez, okay. I did not expect to have this problem exactly. Let's just think about this for a minute. I don't even know what to say. Okay. We need to get with it here. Alright, I think we're secure. Let's do it. Oh, he got back on his own. Okay.
Here there.
Thank you for finding him. Betcha he won't stray far alone anymore.
Very good.
I wouldn't count on that. I feel like he's still gonna run off into the future. Maybe we'll see him somewhere again.
Anu Belori Delinar.
Gunnar said you were running some sort of errand for him.
Time is of the essence.
This is an unbelievable find. I've never seen an ancient pottery like this. And these markings, give me a moment while I inspect them.
Hold your head high.
These markings are of Jarden origins. But what is the archaeological piece doing here in the Azure span? I will borrow it for further examination. She has
Glory to the
nothing
Sindorai.
else
Remember the
to do with us
Sunwell.
then. Let's go over here. Looks like we have something else that popped up inside the tent. Or, well, inside the inn.
Tell me of your travels.
Last night I was lying in my bedroll tossing and turning when an unnatural chill filled the inn. Then out of nowhere I saw the ghost of a draconid. It went through my luggage then vanished into thin air. But the true horror is that when I woke up, the ghost had taken my most beloved card. Would you be so kind as to track down this ghost and get my card back? It is my most prized possession.
I hope to see you again
Stole the
soon.
Hearthstone card. That is not cool. I doubt it's a ghost, right? It is a ghost. It's a mysterious apparition. Just, he wants cards. Let me be. I do not wish to fight you, but you can't. I will never give her back the card. You don't understand. This card belongs to me. Okay. I cannot finish my deck without it. I feel your pain, my man. Stop. I yield. I will return the card myself. Awkward. I'd say we almost killed him, but, I mean, he's an apparition, so I don't really know what to say. Or how to feel. Someone call the guards. Please don't take my other cards. No fear, have no fear, mortal. I came to apologize for my actions. Here is your card. Thank you. And they say an innkeeper's life is boring. Is that it? He has no other dialogue? He's not going to explain, like, the card or why he thinks it's his or anything? It's just, he needed it to complete his deck?
Welcome.
The apparition explained itself and asked for forgiveness, but then they asked to play a single match with me. Our game is apparently very different from what they used to play, and they wanted to try it. Thank you for helping us both. Maybe the match will be fun.
May your days bring you joy.
Oh, he has a quest.
Protect the innocent.
The heart of the deck. The day the Dragon Isles began their slumber was the day of my very last match. Fate was cruel and I lost my strongest card before I could compete. Guohee's card, you see, was mine. I do not know how her ancestors came upon it. Alas, I cannot claim it as my own, as it has been in her family for centuries. That was a foolish mistake on my part. Perhaps you and I could craft a card together, a truly unique card. Yes, will you help me?
Serve well.
I will help you, yep.
The Isles have awakened.
Let's craft the card. I choose... First, a form is needed. Think of it as a vessel that will nestle the essence of the card. Let's choose our form. Now think of the form's goal, a motive to carry on and exist for. We are the life giver. Next, each creation has its own course. How does one act or react to causes and effects? Adaptation. Now that we have your answers, it is time to craft the card. Let us see what you came up with. Remarkable. You know that you are unique and you can make a difference. You trust yourself and your own instincts. Essence of the Life Giver, you wish to heal the wounded and cure diseased. Your choices shed light, and I begin to see you clearly now. You are adaptive. You are intelligent and observant. Thank you, mortal, for sharing such an insight with me. I can tell you, ego put aside, that this is my finest card. Cool.
Aspects watch over you.
Now, if only we could turn it in. Still nothing.
Peace in your dreams.
Still can't turn the question. Let's see. There we go.
Maintain the order.
We got it. This is it. I have never seen such a card before. Such power, so many possibilities. Magnificent. Thank you, Rambles. Now I am ready.
Defend the Isles.
It's time for a duel. Ready or not, this is where you go down. I'll be playing as Lady Jaina Proudmoore. Tonight's forecast, heavy frost. I will call forth a new hero card, Rambles. Come forth and claim the battlefield as your own. Now, if only we could, you know, play a game of Hearthstone here. That would be super cool, right? If it were integrated into World of Warcraft. I wonder, maybe someday. We'll see. Okay, what else do we have going on? I realize we are in the queue for a dungeon. It's been a little while, nothing yet. Let's go down here to Nook News. That looks like one of the last little breadcrumbs that we have. How is it gonna handle me if I'm like mid Dragonflight, do you think? I should probably ooh, well that solves that question. I should probably try to land first, right? There we go. What do we have? We have Uldaman. Pretty sure we have a quest for Uldaman.
Our legacy, we aspects must restore the powers we relinquish to defeat Deathwing. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of Keeper Tyr's memories. Find that disc and bring it back to me. It may contain the knowledge we need to regain our strength.
I feel like one thing we lack with our current build is like AoE. We seem to lack some AoE.
What's this? Intruders here to take our riches, I bet! Have we found any riches? We've been digging down here so long, I can't even think straight.
No one steals from us! Time to teach these lunkheads a lesson! I have a quiver full of swords, and I know how to throw them! Kraken!
Eat my shield! Time to move this thingy! Now the party's starting! Here we go!
Hop in and let... Okay, we give up.
You know, I think that toss will actually help clear my head. Much obliged, strangers. We'll lend you a hand after we get our bearings. Gorlock, the chief here! Gonna smash you! Trogs! Fight for your chief! Now you see a chieftain's power! No fair! Bromark always wins! Nice work! That Trog has been a real pest.
We know how to open the door, but that ugly rockhead always kept us out.
Want to see something nifty? What's this? That did it! Now let's see what we can find inside!
Here's Marvelous Mustache! Another locked door!
Leave this to me! Shield charge! Boosh! Oh, my head! Well, at least this lunkhead got the door open. You better go on while Olaf recovers.
Halt! The unworthy will not enter this hallowed place. Keeper Tyr's secrets will be protected! You will go no further. I will purge you from existence. These memories are not for you.
Guess we're not gonna get any loot in this one.
Some kind of library. Hey, what now? All I see are books.
Maybe we can find a few treasure maps. We'll have a look while you go on ahead.
Activating additional defenses. Enemy marked. Target acquired. System shut down imminent.
Just like that.
Whoa! Look at all of this stuff!
Heroes, you can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after. Yeah, we're calling dibs on this room. Safe travels all.
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine. This disc may hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen. Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be. In all timelines, you failed to stop me. Lost in the sands. Can you feel your fate closing in? The sands will scour you from this timeline.
And there we go.
Your efforts are impressive, but in vain.
And we actually got something. We got a chest piece upgrade.
There will be only one aspect.
Very nice. 346.
Infinite.
Alright, it's a little bit of a different look as well than what we've had. It matches our pants, so that's very cool. Alright, good stuff, guys. Let's go ahead and pop out of here. Obviously our damage was not very great, but our gear is not that good. So it could be that. Could be that we just didn't have a lot of AoE stuff going on. We're at 319. I mean, we need to get to like 345, I think, to do heroic stuff. 342. I feel like it's probably going to be a while before we get to that point.
The day just became more interesting.
We protect what is ours.
The disrespect around here. A couple of smelly Gorlocks steal bits from our equipment and we have to shut it all down. I've been licking rocks since before you were a wee babe. Did not need no fancy gnomish gadgetry. Bring me a rock and I'll prove it.
The might of the anvil be with you.
Okay, we'll bring him a rock. Seems like he could get a rock himself, but, you know, we'll take care of it. This is a Tuskar chest, which is not a rock. So, here's a rock. Just Just a nice little perk.
Spit it out. I'm on duty.
Perfect. Prepare to witness the most impressive feat of geology you've ever seen.
Watch your step.
Thank me when I come back with a sack full of crystals. Okay, sure, sure.
Need a tune-up?
Fishy fingers. Now that Mortigan's off licking rocks, we can get to the crew of the problem. Those perfidious? I have never come across that word. Those perfidious fishmen have pilfered my parts. Okay, we had to have 3 P words in a row apparently. We weren't in this dinky little village for more than an hour when wham! Gorlock were swarming all over us. Ro was yelling, Elnara was screaming, and I'm flailing around with my wrench like a mad gnome. See if you can't salvage the situation and get some of my parts back.
Keep your motor running.
What is it?
The gaunt undead pitches the bridge of his nose and sighs heavily. This is going to reflect very poorly on my record. Somehow, in a single day, we've managed to stir up the local Gorlocks, lose half our equipment, and are now down a dwarf. In this situation, protocol dictates that we be as efficient as possible. Go thin some of the toothy antagonists and bring me their saliva for further testing while you're at it. Only the good stuff, mind you.
Beware the living.
Which will explain the drop rate.
Yes.
We might not look it at the moment, but we are professionals. The expedition entrusted us with finding a clutch of rare crystals in the area. A geological survey, if you will. I'm still collecting myself after the Gorlock attack. Would you be a dear and go look for these crystals? Bring samples back if you can.
Salama Ashalanore.
Alright, let's get to it. So now all we're looking for is saliva samples. Let's round up a bunch of them. Let's call our elemental out. Call the dogs out. Oh, they're all just hanging out back here fighting. Perfect. Let's do that. There we go. That's a decent way to complete the quest.
You ready to ride? Pedal to
Here's
the
your
metal,
parts.
baby. Stay shiny.
Here's your samples.
Trust no one.
The eternal
And here's your
sun
crystals.
guides us. Farewell.
What next?
Start your engines.
Field experiment. Thanks to you, our geological survey is now operating at nearly 96% efficiency. Those are rookie numbers. Help me run the samples you collected through my geoscanner 28907. It should give us a baseline as to what exactly is going on at the plateau.
Live in the fast lane.
Here we go. Let's get started. Cross-referencing crystal and saliva compounds. Please stand by. It's working. Saliva, mundane. Crystal, materially worthless. Composition is 99% salt. Oh. Uh-oh. Geo, what would happen if someone were to lick a whole bunch of those crystals? Catastrophic dehydration, hallucination, increased aggression, delusions of grandeur. Okay, Geo, that's enough. This is bad. Very bad. So we found a salt mine, which is actually very valuable, especially in this kind of time. They say to expect the unexpected, but wow, this is unprecedented.
Keep your motor running.
The salt levels here are off the charts. We need to find Mortigan and get him out of there. He must be dangerously dehydrated by now. He's only been gone a couple hours. See if you can determine which path the grumpy old dwarf took.
Live in the fast lane.
We have other quests opening up here for the Tuskar. It's awesome.
Come.
I love how we progress a camp to a certain point, and if you progress that far, it actually opens up more stuff for you to do, rather than giving you everything all at once. A front till assault. We don't mind accommodating you and your other friends in our little place. Not that anyone asked, but would you be a good neighbor and nab me some crystal flakes if you're going up into the springs? We use them to preserve all kinds of things. It's a crucial part of keeping food around here. The larger Gorlocks are absolutely covered in this stuff. Maybe get some flakes off of them.
We'll remember you.
Alright, off we go. Here are Mortigan's field notes. Not a good sign. But if he went a little crazy, it would explain why his field notes were left behind. Alright, that's all the salt we need. Now we need to check below here. We are in combat, unfortunately. Let's just walk down. Not sure where all these guys came from. That's okay. And his boots. Not good when somebody leaves their boots behind. And his pants.
Baladash,
You've been busy, so have I.
Stay the course.
I've scouted the perimeter. If Mordegon's anywhere, he's inside this cave. Muffled curses and insults echo out from the cave entrance. He's definitely inside this cave. Lucy said these crystals have a dangerous dehydrating properties. See if you can separate him from his geological finds and try not to hurt him too much. He's fairly respected in his field.
Remember the sun well.
Who's out there? Who conspires against the Crystal King? Oh no. He's the Crystal King now. We have to deal with him. Drain water, salty spike. It's hilarious. There we go. He's out of here. I hope he finds his way back to camp and maybe to a tall glass of water.
The dark times will pass.
An elegant solution, but I appreciate your quick thinking and resourcefulness.
Farewell.
I saw Mordegon run out of here like a dwarf possessed. I'll go chase him down and make sure he gets back to the others in one piece. If you hug the cliff and jump down the waterfall, you should be able to avoid stirring up any more Gorlocks.
Stay the course.
We're on it. We can avoid Gorlocks by, you know, dragon riding. It appears you've managed to return our dwarf, and in single piece, no less. On behalf of both our team and the Dragonscale expedition, I thank you. We'll get Mordegon some fluids, then start packing up. There's nothing in these hills save blood and salt.
Goodbye.
Well, here we go.
Who speaks before me? Careful out there.
And it looks like that's everything that we have to do here. Which means that we're basically done with the side questing here. We still have the races and a couple of other things. We have the dungeon quest. But let's go back to the main questing, and we need to put offerings in a boat. We literally stopped these guys in the middle of a funeral. So now that I think about like that context, it feels kind of bad, but they'll be fine.
Thank you, traveler. We should be just about done here. Could you tell Brenna?
I can, but first I really want you to buy all the rest of my things off me.
I look forward to trading.
Alright, we need to learn some of these, get them out of our bags. Alright. The main story quest we have going on in here, let's go ahead and follow up. Now, we do have a couple of other side quests here now that we've done this.
Well now, you're
Gather the family.
different.
Did you get yourself a bowl of soup?
I'm glad we met.
Your friend is very inquisitive. Does he ever take a moment to relax?
Your help is greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Rambles. I have learned what I need to know from our new friends. The funeral ceremony for their former chieftain is about to start. Given how kind and hospitable the Ascarans have been to us, it seems only right that we join them before departing back to the archives. Speak with Brenna and let her know we are ready when they are.
Fly true.
It's always
Let's let them
good
have
to
their
meet
funeral, even
someone
though
new.
there are some other side quests we could do. We'll get to them.
We were hoping you would join us, friends. A chieftain's return to the sea is a celebration for all.
If you don't mind me asking, how did he pass? Was it the Gnolls?
Oh no, Caligos. It was simply his time. Pinoliak was a stubborn old coot, but even he had to succumb to age eventually. Not all deaths are violent, dear friend.
To be honest, I can't remember a time when they weren't.
Okay, so they're ready for us
Go
to
ahead,
talk to them now.
friend. You can have the honor of pushing his boat
Oh,
out
yeah?
to sea for your help protecting Iskara.
Now I feel really bad putting this off. Uh-oh. Cutscenes are never good.
You treasured us all. May the seas find you as worthy as we do.
Maybe nothing bad will happen?
Look! Grawl himself has chosen Pinoliak! What a life!
Forgive me. I don't understand. How can you find such joy in the passing of family?
It is not that we are not sad for his passing, Kalik, but in celebrating his life, he shall remain with us forever. What better way to strengthen the bonds of the family that remains than celebrating all who came before?
Well, that was very nice, and nothing terrible happened. It was a good moment for everybody.
How can I help?
Calicos looks at distant.
Fair skies and
The
strong
bonds of
winds.
this community, the friendship and family they share, I never had that. The Blue Dragonflight never had that. And maybe that's because we haven't had a chance to. Now is the time. I must gather my kind. Meet me at the Azure archives. There is much to be done.
Come back soon.
You're leaving? The celebration has only just begun.
Thank you, Brenna. And everyone. I have learned more than I imagined in my short time in your company. Despite tragedy, you all remain kind and resolute. Because of your community. Because of family. The power the Blue Dragonflight is missing is not ley lines or ancient artifacts. It's family.
must go to them. But if you ever have need of me, simply call. I will hear you, and I'll come as swiftly as my wings can carry me. It is time for the Blue Dragons to once more be the guardians of this land.
I see. Huh. You could have said something about being a dragon from the beginning. Seems an important detail to leave out. Well, you'd best be back anytime you need a good meal. There will always be a warm bowl of soup for you here, Callie.
I look forward to it. Take care, Brenna, Noruk, everyone.
And you, of course, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. I hope you will make yourself at home and know that you always have a family in Iskara. If you're after goods, I have plenty.
Hello? Speak up now. What? Goodbye? Yes. All right then.
All right, let's return to Calicos at the archives. And we are not gonna make it there in one trip, so let's land somewhere over here. Preferably not here. Oh, we are going in. Well, yeah, you know, things could be worse, I guess. Let's just not get killed here. Can we do any leather working at the moment? Can do some. But probably not while we're getting attacked. As ambitious as that was. How is our dragon looking? How much vigor do we have? We have 3 vigor, which might be enough. Possibly, maybe, if we go straight up. Yeah, I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to get up there. Apparently we just need a ton of vigor to get there. Maybe we could just do it the old-fashioned way. Let's just run it the old-fashioned way. It's gonna be for the best. There's gotta be... Yeah, there's a ground floor here, so we should be good. Although where we need to get to is somehow still 600 yards that way, so... maybe we're not as good as I thought we might be. There does seem to be maybe a pathway through here we could take. For those of us who are dragon riding incompetent. Then again, maybe not. Maybe not anything we can do here. Well, that's about it. Guess that's all we needed.
I've repaired several ley lines, and our friend here helped repair a major one. Has the Oathstone been repowered?
Some power has returned to it, but I fear something still is preventing its true power from emerging.
Perhaps it has enough power to do one small request.
Alright, I want to see what her side quest is.
What flight do you...
We have a problem. Beneath the Azure archives rests the Azure Vault. In my life, I stored many important and dangerous magical curiosities in it. A large group of Sundered Flame have broken into the vault, convinced it holds some kind of secrets. Please, you must go in there and stop this brazen assault before they unleash dangers they do not comprehend. The thieves know not what lies within. Yeah, we definitely need to do this. It's a dungeon quest.
Fair skies and
So
strong
next time we do dungeons, and actually, if we look in our log here, yeah, we still have these other dungeon quests. Maybe we'll have to... I mean, I kind of like just doing randoms, but if we want to get the quest done and get the items, like, we'd have to specifically queue up for them, so there is that.
Well met, friend.
I never expected to learn so much from the Tuskar. I think I'll visit again when I can and maintain those bonds of friendship.
Good luck.
I can no longer be afraid of reuniting the Blue Dragons, Rambles. It is better for us to be a family than a fragment of our former selves. Even if I cannot reclaim the Oathstone, I can still use its power to send a message to all the Blue Dragons. It is time they received word from their aspect.
Together, we can achieve anything.
I'm ready to see you call back the Blue Dragonflight.
Keep safe.
Here we go.
I hope that worked. I need my flight.
We will see in due time.
Khadgar, what's happened?
The Primalists are on the move. It seems we did far too well at stymieing their efforts at Vakthros. Razageth has renewed the attack herself.
If Vakthros falls, the whole of the Azure span will fall with it.
Quickly then, we must stop her before all is lost. Hopefully, we won't have to face her alone.
Vakthros is connected to the major ley lines in Azure span. If it is destroyed, the archives would cease to exist, along with the rest of the Azure span.
I don't suppose any more blue dragons showed up to help?
Not yet. It will be up to us to stop this. This world is full of
It seems like things are starting to come to a head here. We seem to be approaching the end of things here. And yeah, I just wonder if there's anything else we want to do before we wrap up here.
It's good to see you again.
Alright, let's follow through with it here. We need to move.
Come back soon.
Razageth and the Primalist are launching an all-out assault on Vakthros. We cannot let her succeed. Khadgar and I will go ahead and handle the situation from the sky. In the meantime, make your way to the Ronin's Shield, one of the last Kirin Tor camps in the area. You may be able to get there faster by riding that drake of yours from the top of the archives. See that the Kirin Tor there are alright, then make your way to Vakthros. We'll be counting on you to help us from the ground. Blizzard, you missed a D here.
Keep safe.
Unless that was an immersion thing, I guess it could be an immersion issue, right? I am using an add-on.
You cannot show any mercy to Razageth. She has made her choice.
I understand.
No, you do not. You have a kind soul. I know you hesitate at the thought of fighting any more of your own kind. I showed too much mercy once. Twice. Many times. Before long, it was too late.
You speak of Neltharian's betrayal.
Do not make my mistake, young one. There can be no mercy without justice. Remember that.
Thank you, Sindragosa. I will.
They probably expected me just to have them teleport me up here. And they haven't even told me where Ronin's Reach is at, so let's just go ahead and have them teleport us up there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do it how they want us to do it. We're actually above the clouds here, which is the most incredible thing I have seen in the sky in WoW. We actually made it above some visible cloud cover. How very cool is that? Wow. I saw Kaligos and Khadgar go towards the mountains a moment ago. We're holding our own against the Primalist here, but we can always use more help.
Strength. May your blades never dull.
It's a sight to behold up there, Khadgar and Kaligos fighting the Primalist in the sky. They've summoned several mirror images of themselves to help you through the monstrous hole the Primalists have created. One pair is at the base of the mountains right now. If things start to look bad, well, I'll get the word out to the rest of the Azure span. Alright, they are going to have some side quests here for us to do, and we are definitely going to do that stuff before we progress things here. Because it really does look like things are coming to a head here in the zone. The story is going to conclude, and then after this, the last place we have to go is into Theldrazis. It's a fun word to say. And yeah, so I'm going to take a break here, guys. When we come back, we'll do the side quest. We will finish up the main story here in the Azure span and see what happens. I am pretty excited to get into a new zone, but I've really loved my time here. And I'm curious to see what we're going to be shown in Theldraszus that can match what we've been shown so far. Thank you guys so much for being here and for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.